I can't believe I'm saying this, but rookie shortstop Jeremy Peña, he did it again. I believe he became the first rookie ever to hit a home run in the World Series. I definitely meant to say first rookie shortstop, not first rookie ever. I'm stupid, sorry. So he did that in Game 5 against the Phillies, as the Astros are now just one game away from winning the World Series. And I'm going to go back to this interview. This was a few weeks ago because the Twins obviously did not make the playoffs. Carlos Correa, he's opting out, so he's pretty much a free agent again. But I just thought it was ironic that he was interviewing Jeremy Peña, the rookie who replaced Carlos and essentially had about the same season that Correa had for the Twins. But some might argue that Peña's ceiling is even higher. That's such an Astros thing to do. They lose Carlos Correa and then they get better. Like, I know the whole cheating thing happened, but the Astros are so good. So I want to go ahead and start by showing this graphic right here. Obviously, these stats are cherry picked, but they essentially cloned Carlos Correa's production. But in the cloning process, they injected top 5 speed because that's how fast Jeremy Peña is. Top 5 sprint speed. So Carlos Correa, imagine him running down the line like Mike Trout. Now we'll talk about the difference in Peña and Correa's offensive game in just a moment, but one more thing I want to talk about. The Houston Astros offered Carlos Correa $32 million, okay? So he declined that, and then he went to the Twins for $35.1 million. So again, the Astros saved $34+ million because in 2022, as a rookie, Jeremy Peña made $700,000. That is chump change to the rich boy, Carlos Correa. So not only did they save tens of millions of dollars, but again, they essentially duplicated the production offensively from Carlos Correa, and at the same time, they pretty much got a Gold Glover. I mean, they did. Jeremy Peña won a Gold Glove. Before we talk about defense, again, I do want to clarify that this graphic that I showed earlier on in the video, it's 100% cherry picked. I just wanted to make a cloning joke. But the fact is, Carlos Correa is a more complete offensive player when you take out the speed because he had a 366 on base percentage and a 140 OPS plus. Jeremy Peña actually had a pretty bad 289 on base percentage, but because he was turning singles into doubles and he was hitting home runs fairly often, he had a 101 OPS plus, which is technically above average, but the on-base skills, they're not even comparable. So those are the trade-offs offensively. Jeremy Peña, he is going to be a guy that can turn a single into a double with the occasional home run, whereas Carlos Correa, he's going to get on base more often because he doesn't strike out every other at-bat. But then again, maybe that's just rookie pains with Jeremy Peña, and in 2023, he's going to get even better. So right now, offensively, I know that Correa is the more complete player, but Peña, his ceiling is much higher simply because he's got the pop and he's got the speed. And also, one more time, I want to reiterate, $35 million for Correa, $700,000 for Jeremy Peña. That's crazy. Okay, so we talked a lot in depth about their offensive games. Now, defensively, Carlos Correa won a Platinum Glove in 2021. What does that mean? For all of American League players, the league decided that he was the best defender of anyone. So he has a Platinum Glove under his belt while racking up 20 defensive run saves in 2021. Jeremy Peña, as a rookie, just won a Gold Glove. Obviously, in his first year, he secured 15 defensive run saves. So defensively, in a nutshell, they're about as good as each other. Minus the arm, I will give the arm advantage to Carlos Correa because he essentially has a rocket launcher attached to his body. Peña, it's not as good. So with everything I just said, over the next 5 years, let me know in the comments, who would you rather have on your team? Jeremy Peña and his higher ceiling, or do you think that Carlos Correa is going to get even better as he ages? Defensively, he's still really good. I believe that Carlos Correa is more of a power threat than Jeremy Peña to me. Jeremy seems like a 25 home run guy, where Carlos Correa, as he grows into his kind of big man body, he could maybe pop off for 30, 35 home runs. Basically, in a nutshell, all I'm trying to say in this video, the Astros are disgusting at identifying talent. If you don't believe me, Kyle Tucker is now a 2-time Gold Glover with back-to-back 30 home run seasons, and he had 2 home runs in, I think it was Game 1 of the World Series. Framber Valdez and Christian Javier have been lights out all postseason long, and I believe that the Astros signed them for a combined $20,000, $30,000 before they made it to the big leagues because foreign scouts just gave up on them. And if all of that wasn't good enough, look at this trade right here. The Astros got Yordan Alvarez, a top 5 hitter in baseball. I know that the World Series would say otherwise, but again, Yordan Alvarez, an MVP caliber hitter, they got him for a single relief pitcher. That blows my mind. 2023 is going to be a defining year for a lot of players across baseball. Can Judge duplicate what he did in 2022? Will Shohei be Shohei 3 years in a row? But a narrative that I want to keep on pushing is that Jeremy Peña will be better than Carlos Correa long term, and the Astros got better because he moved on. I really love Carlos Correa's game, but the fact that Jeremy is about as good defensively, and he's got that top 5 sprint speed in his back pocket, and he has an elite organization behind him, so I think he's going to get better and better, just like Jose Altuve did, just like Bregman and Kyle Tucker. All of his teammates are going to have his back. I believe that he's going to come back and be even better in 2023, and he could be a 6 to 7 WAR player as soon as 2024. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of work to limit the strikeouts and take more walks, but Jeremy, he seems like the type of guy that can get it done. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I really appreciate you guys watching until the end. I have been loving making content. You guys have been enjoying the shorts, the shorter recap style videos. So if you enjoy baseball, stick around, hit that subscribe button, stay safe out there. And to end today's video, I want to show Carlos Correa's first Astros home run compared to Jeremy's first home run. Enjoy.
Stole a base, and he has just hammered one to left field. High and deep. Watch this one. Carlos Correa, his first Major League home run.
People around him. And